she and I used to have an embroidery company like
Oh
20
yeah.
years ago. Yeah. So I get it. And then you have t-shirts. And what I love about your stuff is the fact that it's really, really, really personal, and it's really nice gifts. Like I like there's a little gold and silver personalized jewelry set, and it's subtle, but also lets people know, hey, there may be more than I'm telling you right now.
Yes.
And
Yes. That's
I
totally
think,
my style.
yeah, and I think that is, I think, I wish I was that way. I'm very much like open book, and I need to learn to close it a little bit. But I really, I love all of these things, and I think I found you because I was looking for a gift actually, and I got all sidetracked with thinking, oh, you really need to be on the show. This is a great product, and this is what I do. And pretty soon you will be able to find Stacy's link to her website and stuff off of my website. That's something I do. And if this, like, I think it's awesome. Tell me, what do you think is going to happen in the future?
Well, my goal is to, I actually recently did have to go back to work a couple days a week. And so I've been slowing down just a little bit with my website, but future wise, I've got, oh my gosh, I probably have 10 more collection ideas in mind. And so slowly but surely we'll be adding those to the website, and, probably something, well, I guess probably the very next collection I'm thinking of doing will be, I have a friend that calls anything with an awareness ribbon on it too cancery for her. So my my
Has she
next,
been through cancer?
she has been through cancer.
That's funny.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah, and so I decided, I do need to have some collections that are less cancery, and so probably coming up next will be something probably more along the lines of motivational, like you say, like subtle, but there's maybe something, there's more meaning behind it than maybe a saying on a shirt that just
more
seems
survivor-ish.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And instead of like while you're going through it, then because that is true. You get through everything, and then the next year you open your drawer and you see my color was pink. I see all the pink, and I'm like, I don't want to wear that. Like, I don't want to do that again. I'm done. Good, thanks.
The less cancery. Yep.
Yeah. No, I totally makes sense. But I mean, that's what's so great about your website is that you hit all of that. It's one of the few, and I'm pretty picky actually. There's not like my opinion matters much, but I'm just saying, I look at a lot of websites, and I do want to promote everybody that I can, especially your situation, like, that it's smaller, and, you're funding everything, and you're doing everything, and it's handmade, and that's just so important, and it means so much to the person that's going through cancer. And that's why I wanted to highlight it and let the listeners know, hey, there's this really good website for gifts called Time to Rally. And so you said you did something, you were in the medical field before. What did you do before?
Yeah, so I went to college to be a laboratory technologist. And so I worked in the lab for 25 years, and kind of use that other side of my brain for that long.
Well, so what skills did you use from your old career for your new career?
Yeah, so one thing that I have noticed that and why I'm thankful to have been through, more kind of science, type of a situation.
My son works in a lab, so I get it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's good stuff just in general, just learning how, to pay attention to all the details. I mean, there's no room for error in the lab, and learn how to do all those kind of concrete sequential things like write procedures, and that's come in really handy. I have a big dream of having this company be bigger than just me one day. And so I do write procedures for each one of my products, and so that they're all, there's some sort of a standard going on there, and quality assurance. And so I think that's really helped. That's helped in terms of the quality of my products. You can be creative, but if you're not creating your product the same way every time, then that's not good for your customers.
No, and you do have quality control too, and it's nice to know that you use your background to make sure that people have good quality things and safe things. And, I see you have water bottles and
Yep.
things like that. And it makes me feel happy to know that you are a scientist, because that always seems to just be the, dot the I, cross the T is really helpful.
Yep. Yes, exactly.
I think that's awesome. Well, and I am so happy that you are survived your cancer, and you had, your journey with cancer led you to create this heartfelt gifts, and your tagline is heartfelt gifts for life's toughest times, and that's very, very true. And you have a lot of competition, but something that is nice is that this is local, this is small. This is run by somebody who's been through it, and you don't have that big corporate mindset of, oh, let's just mass produce and get it out because it's popular right now,
Exactly.
And I think that makes all the difference in the world. And I appreciate you coming on and sharing your talents with everybody on the show. I'm gonna give your email, website, and Facebook out loud right now so that people can find you. And I'm going to read them and then I'll spell them. Time to Rally at stacyvetter.com is your email, which is TIMETORALLY at STACVETTER.com. Your website is Stacy Vetter, STACYBETTER.com. I keep pausing because my sister has an E in Stacy, and I'm like, so like I got no. And it's funny because before we came on, Katie said, "Are you sure there's an E between her name?" And I was like, "Well, it's after the Y, not before," because we were trying to do
Way
it.
to confuse you.
Yeah, I know. I was
Sorry.
like, "What? No worries." But and I'm saying that so that if you're listening to this and you're going to go home and you're going to put an E in there, you're not going to find her. So
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. It won't work. And on Facebook, it's Time to Rally Life. Life is on the end of it. TIMETORALLYLIFE. And I will have to say, I think my favorite product on here is your cards. I think the cards are really nice. And the buttons. Oh, I love the buttons. And the blankets. What am I talking about? I don't even think I can say I have one favorite. I think they're great. And so please go visit stacyvetter.com and look for Time to Rally, and where it's a gift shop offering handmade, meaningful gifts to give women going through cancer. Do you have anything to add, Stacy?
I don't. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Oh my goodness, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you for joining us today on the Mama Bear Cancer Support Radio podcast on Society Bites Radio, social interaction for the mind, body, soul. For more information about Mama Bear or to hear all of the podcasts, please find them on my website at www.mamabearcancercoach.com. All together, no caps, no spaces. I'm your host, Mama Bear Donita.
Until next time, thank you for joining Mama Bear Donita.